Good afternoon. I'm Leslie Wilson, a CEO of One-to-One Institute. And prior to that, I was in public education, mostly as an administrator on different levels for 21 years. And then I was recruited to help co-lead Michigan's one-to-one program, Freedom to Learn, in 2003. And from there, when that program sunsetted, we incorporated to create One-to-One Institute. Because if I am a learner, if I am part of that process and understanding that this is about me and my learning and my progress and my achievement, I have to have ownership of that. Agency to me is ownership, my involvement, my voice, my choice, so that all parts of that learning process belong to me. And agency also means that I can choose, I have a voice in how I will engage the learning process. Do I like the combination of audio and visual? Do I need to be more kinesthetic and tactile? I might have a different pathway for each of those into how best is the style that I will learn and grow in those ways. So my agency is my total ownership and involvement, which means my voice, my choice, my feedback, my understanding, and my processing and reflection. You don't have one without the other. So they're symbiotic. If I have agency, I will learn and I will grow. Conversely, if I don't own it, then it's kind of a 50-50 chance I'm going to learn and I'm going to grow. So the relationship is absolutely, I have to have this to have this. You don't have one authentically and really and assuredly without the other. And all the things that I said in response to the first question is that I have choice, I have voice, I have an understanding. I can understand my progress. It's one thing I didn't hit on in the first question is I know the progress I'm making, not making, so that I understand and can ask for or seek myself the resources or other avenues that will help me better understand, better achieve, and better grow in the ways that I need to. So I also can reflect on that, give my own feedback, as well as I hope my teacher partner is helping me with that as well. But so that agency is essential to the learning. It is a child-centered organization, institution, whatever we want to call it. That ecosystem is focused on the child, individually and collectively, so that all components of that system emanate from decisions and processes and protocols that are in place that are focused on the well-being and enhancement of the child, not the adults. And I say that because we have built education, and I know this isn't about 2020 vision, I mean rearview mirror vision, but it's about going forward. But traditionally, it's been about the comfort, well-being, and the direction of the adults. When we flip that, when it's about the child, everything we do is fundamentally different. The way we build the environment, the way we create spaces in the environment, the way we have the environment respond to the age, the state, the things that are important to that age group of child, and maybe it's a myriad of age groups, so it responds to all of those different children and the spaces and the resources that are created. And it's a nurturing environment. So this is a place that is of a nurturing nature to the child. No matter what they present, no matter who they are, no matter what their styles are, how advanced, how much they have a need for advancement, it is focused on that learner. So within each of those, there are specific things that occur to build that, to incorporate that. And one of them is flipping on the head this idea that this is an adult world to this is a child's world. That doesn't mean adults do not have a significant role, because they do. They have to lead and guide, and they partner up with those children, with that child in their learning process. It kind of reminds me of Aikido, the dance. I mean, the martial arts Aikido, where you're with your partner and you're moving with him or her so that there's the synchronicity and harmony. I think about that when I think about a learning environment for a child, because I'm with that child, I'm with those children, I'm dancing with them, not just responding, but I'm moving with them so that I know we're going to take it to the next level. But we do that in partnership. And that doesn't mean that we don't have outcomes that we expect, standards that are important. We know all that, but we work to incorporate that into the life and breath of the children's world, of each child's world, instead of the former, which is we've got this framework, we've got these standards, here's what we're going to do today, here's what we're going to do tomorrow, here's what you're expected to do on this date. You know, we really have to more be able to align that framework within the dynamics of the way children grow and learn and how they grow and learn. That as much as we twitter around the edges of authentic school reform, we are getting nowhere until we absolutely have as our anchor that focus on the child, and then build, grow, develop, design from that. So authentic reform is really, you know, it's not just flipping the system on its head as much as it is to really throwing out the old model and rebuilding the new based on the child as a focus. So it's hard work. There isn't a model that you can plug and play. It is really that dynamic and a work in process, research and design all the time.